one. Okay, guys, we are here at Typecraft, and we're actually going to be printing the book right now, live in front of everybody. So this is the Heidelberg ginormous Mercedes-Benz of printers. You can see the thing is about as long as a city block, not quite, but it's pretty big. And we're going to be showing how this prints. And you have here, each of these is a color. This here is nothing. And this one's black. And then this one is blue, cyan. This one here is magenta. And this is yellow. And then it goes through. This one's not used right now. It's going to go down here. It's going to come back through the process here and dry up. Go through here. And it's going to come out right here where it's going to come out. And here is we have the calibration. So this is the color calibration that's being done right now. And Bill, can you actually take us through this color calibration a little bit and tell us what you looked at here with the colorways? This is Bill, who's the press man.
Hi.
Hey, Bill.
Well, we made a couple of posts here. Like this is one of our earlier posts here where we were quite up to the color here. We were not quite as yellow and not quite as black in certain areas. We're going to this proof here, so I went ahead and brought more yellow up, and I think we're not too bad there. This is a colored sheet. Our proof is a white sheet, so it's a little different. But that uncoated
Right,
sheet.
so this is the color proof that we had started with, and this is what we've come up with on our actual paper now.
Yep. Right.
So what we need to do is sign off on this, and then they start printing.
Exactly.
So if it looks good to you, Kruger,
Looks good.
you can sign off.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Perfect.
Nice. Go Bitcoin. These are all the colors, the kind of densities of the color that can be. You can see tweaked. Here they push the blacks here. Boom, a lot of blacks.
Yeah, those represent our ink keys for each unit.
Ink keys, okay, yeah.
So like right now, I'm on the black unit, so I can put the black up a little bit more here, a little lower here, a little lower in these areas. And blue, got a lot of blue going down through here, or a little bit going down through those areas. Same thing with the red and the yellow. So yeah, so we can do adjustments pretty in inch increments.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So
Get ready to run that. Cleaning out the.
right, so what they're doing over here right now is they're adjusting this particular cyan unit. Was getting too close to the paper in some places.
Ah, okay.
And it was making little marks.
This is amazing.
That's the magenta, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, this one's the cyan. That was the one that was getting too close. But yeah, so basically,
you can see this one here. You can see the black press there.
Yeah,
That's Alan Greenspan.
there's Greenspan going through.
Yeah, there he is.
Right, so each color gets inked on here from these plates. So there's aluminum plates there that are laying the ink on the pages,
yeah,
where the images are. So it has to get wet, and this ink has to be spread. You can smell the ink.
I can't, but I don't have much to smell left after it's over. But I can smell a little bit.
You smell a little bit of ink. Yeah, I smell the ink. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's not that strong. And this is Jesse, who's the feeder.
Feeding out, yeah.
Yeah, so you can see everything begins down here, where this is all the paper from the book here. So, yeah, check out this paper. What do you think?
Beautiful. Very smooth.
Yeah.
Really.
So the paper comes in these giant pallet boxes, and then the paper gets fed in here by Jesse.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're going to take this whole process. Well, by the way, it'll take about a week to print everything for this book.
Right.
So we're going to be printing part of it today, but not all of it. And actually, we noticed one little tiny typo on the Genesis block, which we're not there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to come about that, and we're going to
make the new plate for the Genesis box and do that later. But yeah, all this is automated. It's pretty old school. We
Yeah.
had an option to do it completely digital without using like this
Exactly.
CMYK print, litho
Yeah.
print, but we chose not to. Partly because digital is pretty good. It's just not quite as good as kind of like, and you can tell the difference for these art books. We did see quite a few things that were digital versus non. If you're doing a high school yearbook or something, that's fine. But we kind of felt like, even though it's quite a bit more expensive and time consuming to do this process, we chose to do this process because kind of we wanted a book that could last, for your lifetime, pretty much. So anyway, so that's that's the way we did it on this book. I guess we're going to start very soon. Here we go, guys.
You can hear it revving up.
Yep. First tee.
Wow, it's really grinding through. Wow. Wow.
There it is. First tee.
Perfect.
Yeah. Perfecto.
Yep, they totally fixed. There was a little mark on there that was coming through. So you'll see there are some little marks here where the pages get cut,
Right there.
right? Because these pages here, these are the two that are side by side. These are side by side. These are side by side here. And then this is like a front and back. So this is the back side and that's the front side because this is the first page in the book. And this is a later page in the book. So this all get bound together.
Just to give you an idea, this is the first sheet that I ran, and I just fold it up so it folds that way, folds this way, folds that way. That's the paper.
Wow. Cool.
Cut them.
Yeah.
There's a big cutter over there.
Okay.
Big knife to come down. Boom. Chop. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways, guys, that's that Jackie. Say hi. His neck has really been helping on everything.
Yeah.
Our guy. Yep.
Yeah, it's one of the proofs.
Cool.
So this is basically the print factory here that you could see all the stuff that they print and all their machines. This is a smaller version of the machine that we're printing on here. So you get an idea of
The
this.
port.
This is the Porsche. Yeah, this is the Porsche.
Small,
You
small
know,
little printer.
it's tiny, it's fast.
Yeah.
It's for smaller paper and smaller runs.
Wouldn't handle the kind of paper.
Yeah, it wasn't going to handle our job. And there's Tanner. Hey, Tanner. So Tanner started here as doing deliveries, and now he does everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's helping out with getting the book through
Yeah.
all of his
I worked
processes.
on all your guys' files, so I took all your files in, I searched them, and then I
Right.
put them on the press, and so
Yeah.
Nice. So how do you feel about Bitcoin now that you've seen the book?
I haven't been able to read it. I don't know too much about it, but
You don't have any Bitcoin?
I had Solana.
Oh,
Okay. Well, had.
Yes, yes. I was a part of the FTX scandal and everything.
Uh-oh.
I had some money in there.
Oh, really?
Probably not too much money, but
Okay. All right. You learned your lesson.
I learned my lessons. So.
Okay. All right.
I have a friend who's pretty. He loves Bitcoin. And
Okay.
He's a financial advisor, but
Okay.
he likes Bitcoin, so he's
Okay.
on it, but
Cool.
not so much me.
does he know about the book?
Yeah, I actually told him about it, so
Yeah.
hopefully,
Yeah,
great.
good.
I shared your guys' page, so
Nice.
great.
All right.
This looks pretty good. That looks very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, these are more just proofs. This is another form. So this is a different group of pages that will get printed later after they do all of this one. Yeah. So each form takes a few hours to run. And they're constantly checking the
How
work.
many forms do we have total?
I think we have 19 total forms.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Each 19? So, like, if we had 20, it'd be 20 times 6, 300, right? Okay. If we had 20, it'd be 20 times 6 pages per form?
16.
16, but it would be 40 press checks because there's two sides.
Two sides.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So each side of each form takes how long? to
About an
print?
hour.
An hour.
Maybe a little over an hour.
Maybe
Yeah.
a little more.
Yeah.
It takes me about a half an hour to run it, and maybe an hour to get ready.
Yeah.
The first one's a little longer, but the next one should go a little quicker.
Well,
Cool.
how do you assemble them when you think how do you assemble them?
We'll band them up. We'll put them in like kind of like how this paper is all stacked.
Can you talk so we can hear you here on the
Yeah,
camera?
we stack up the paper, and we'll band it up, and then it'll go on a freight truck, and then it'll freight out to
Wait, so you
Arizona.
stack the paper when it's done
Yeah,
printing?
so I mean, it comes out stacked on the press. So
Right.
all we have to do is just tighten it up and make sure it's going to be safe when it travels to Arizona.
And then the bindery
Yes.
will take the book cover. They're going to make the cover.
Yes.
And then they're actually going to do the debossing of the cover.
Yeah. They'll do the debossing on the
So you're
cover.
getting the whole sheet to Arizona.
Yes. Yeah. We send the whole sheet.
They're going to cut it.
Yeah. They'll actually fold it and then they'll cut it.
Okay.
So they'll fold it all together, and then since it's forms, they'll have to like collate them together in order. Obviously, since they're not in order right now. And then once they are in order, they'll take them and they'll sew them and they'll do all the fun stuff.
That's sewing. How do they do that? Like,
It's a big machine. I mean, it takes the form, puts it on across, it gets in the machine and sews it through, and then it takes the next form, sews it through, and so it sews it all together. So it's kind of like an industrial sewer.
wow.
Yeah.
So have you been to the bindery ever?
Yeah, I actually went about a month and a half ago. It was my first time going.
To make sure they were doing our book right, or?
It was a different book, but yes, yeah. It's about this size. It's a little smaller.
Okay.
It just it takes a folded sheet. So there's a machine that folds it, and there's a machine that sews it. So it's two different machines. There are bigger machines now that folds it and then sews it, but it's those are the newer machines, and it's an older company that we've been doing work with for a while.
Yeah.
So they don't have the newer machines, but they do the same thing. So.
And they, we've been told, we did our research.
Yeah.
We heard they are the best.
Yeah, they are one of the best. We like that. There's other binderies, of course, and they are a little more expensive, we think, but not at a good cost because they will take the time and do it correctly. We've got a bindery where we've actually had a mistake on our end, and they just went ahead and did it. And Roswell, the place we're going to, they would have caught that and stopped it, and been like, hey, there's this issue and all those things.
Yeah. One of the things we like about Typecraft is actually being able to go and check it out.
Yeah.
And see
To be here, for all of this.
Yeah. I like that.
And to have Tanner, even though he's a Solana guy. Tanner, how many books on Solana have you guys done?
None.
Zero? Okay.
Zero. Okay.
Phew.
Interesting. Shocking.
Yeah.
How about Ethereum? Anything else?
No. This is our first crypto book, so.
Yeah, we made sure, we did our research, made sure you guys weren't doing any shitcoin books here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
great.
Well, I guess we'll conclude it. And,
Yeah, we'll check back in later when we have some more forms going through.
Perfect.
All right.
Thanks, guys.